after Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." On coming to the house, they saw the child and his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshiped him. Then they opened their treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. These are excerpts from a familiar passage in Matthew chapter 2 that tells the story of the Magi who saw the star and proceeded on a lengthy journey to visit the Messiah. We are actually recording this week's midweek music devotion on Epiphany Sunday, so it is only fitting that this story be included. Upon their arrival, these wise men presented the baby with their finest gifts. Tonight, we are in the lobby of the Monte Vista Hotel to highlight another event, Deck the Trees. Deck the Trees occurs annually here in Black Mountain, involving the giving of gifts at Christmas time. Individuals, businesses, and organizations in our community come together with not only monetary gifts, but also gifts of time and talent to prepare Christmas trees, to generate funds for the Swananoa Valley Christian Ministries Fuel Fund. This year's theme was, "And a Star Appeared." And in spite of the pandemic, people still followed a star and embraced the spirit of the season by bringing their gifts in person and online to join together to make this event happen. I'm always amazed at the creativity and unity that Deck the Trees inspires within our community in answering God's call to assist our neighbors in need. This event raised $24,746 in 2019 for the Fuel Fund. We at Black Mountain United Methodist Church began our new year with the first Sunday in Advent, and our journey began with waiting. Now the star has appeared. Our Savior is born, and many like us are following a star to the manger, seeking the hope that the birth of Jesus brings. Perhaps this year, more than ever, we feel the darkness that has accompanied the pandemic, and we are weary from what has proven to be a long and exhausting journey. However, we must not give up, but rather keep our eyes and hearts focused on the one star that will provide us with rays of hope. Keep our faith and continue our journey as we move into the calendar year of 2021. One of the reoccurring topics and conversations during 2020 was the feeling of having no purpose. I believe we all have an important talent, no matter how great or small, and it can be used along with the talents of others to do a great deal of good. We're looking at it right now during Deck the Trees. Our talent can provide us with enjoyment and a sense of purpose. Giving the gifts of our talents is still vital, and we just need to try new ideas as to how we can do so during this time. I invite you to follow the star and unwrap those gifts, because you may even discover a new talent or idea that is just waiting to blossom. Although we are not operating in the traditional manner of being a church, we can still use our talents in a positive way. Joining me tonight is Julie Hightower, who has used her talents weekly during this pandemic to assist me as a videographer for our virtual music ministry. In addition, she is a watercolor and oil painter and has used her creativity as a volunteer for the Swananoa Christian Ministry in following the theme for this year's Deck the Trees event, and also creating the paintings for their tree, which I'm standing beside of right now. She is going to share with you her inspiration for this project and a message for Epiphany.
Thank you, Nora, for your gift of music every week that uplifts and joins our spirits. When I learned of the theme for the Deck the Trees event, I immediately thought of a children's book titled This is the Star by Joyce Dunbar. It tells the Christmas story by adding one event to another, like pieces of fabric put together to make a beautiful quilt. It begins with the sentence, "This is the star in the sky," and each page, like my paintings, adds another event. This is the Christ child, born to be king, while hosts of heavenly angels sing. These are the wise men come from afar, who also saw and followed the star. Bearing the gold and fragrant myrrh and frankincense, the gifts that were. Placed by the manger warm with hay, wherein a newborn baby lay. This is the ox and this the ass, who saw the wonders come to pass. At the darkened inn where the only room was a stable out in the lamplit gloom, for the donkey and his precious load, who trudged the long and weary road. Looked on by the angel shining bright, who came to the shepherds watching by night, that saw the star in the sky. I hope you follow this same star, Jesus Christ, in 2021.